Hey guys, it's Mark's Gaming here. We're going to be talking about virtualization. In that virtualization category, we're talking about a virtual operating system. And something to run a virtual operating system would be VirtualBox. I would recommend using that. Just go to their webpage for it and download it. And I will show a tutorial at the end of the video, or towards the end of the video. But I would recommend using a virtual operating system because it's safer to use. If you get a bad virus on it, then which you're running it with VirtualBox, you just close down the operating system, delete it, and go back to the stock version of it. So like as I have right here is 2 stock operating systems. So if I run this with it and get a virus on it, all I have to do is delete it within VirtualBox and come back here and open this with it again, and there it is, brand new, because it does not save it to this version. It saves it within VirtualBox, so like a virtual hard drive. And so it's safer to use because if you get a virus on here, which is the host operating system, it takes some time to fix. Yeah, it takes time to get rid of it. You gotta do stuff to get rid of it. When with the virtual operating system, all you have to do is delete that. Delete it. It's easy. You just go up and press delete, and then double click on the stock operating system and open it with that, and there you go. You just fixed that operating system. You have a brand new one. Set it up and everything. It's very simple. I can tell you that. And you still have internet with it. If you set it up, I'll show you that later in the video too. Set it up. You set up how much RAM you want, video memory, how many CPUs, which I'm not. Never mind. But CPUs, the base memory, how much RAM you want to allocate, all that stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's get started. So first, if you don't already, get VirtualBox by going to their webpage, virtualbox.org, and pressing download VirtualBox. And then when you're done, you want to get your operating system, which I'll leave a link in the description, and install VirtualBox and open it. So when you're in VirtualBox, leave your operating system on your desktop or wherever you know where it is. Press New and type in your name, which I am doing Windows 7. I'm not sure if I need a serial or product key or something. I think I do, or I think I don't. But want to type it in, press your thing, and I'll do how to do 32-bit and 64-bit later on. And so you want to press what bit it is, press next. This is how much RAM. 1024 meg or 1048 meg is 1 gig, 1 gigabyte of RAM. So I am going to do 3 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to do 3 gigabytes of RAM. And you want to create a virtual hard disk now. And then press VDI. And then I would do fixed size. And then I'm going to do 25 gig and just press create. You can slide it however much you want. And then you want to wait for it to do its thing. This might actually take a while, but it didn't take that long. Well, it did take a bit, but I skipped towards the end of it, if you're wondering. But so when it's done, it's going to be like this. Now you haven't put in your iOS file, is what it is yet. So you want to just press here and press settings, and you're gonna do shortcut for drag and drop. But I don't want it to. If you want a virus, I think that links you with the host system, so I don't want to. I want to go to System, and then you can change your RAM, but press Check Network, and then you want to go to Processor, and you can do this, but these are invalid when you go over here. So I'm going to put that, and acceleration, you can do whatever, but go to Display, your video memory I would put up, and then remote display and video capture, whatever, but go to Storage, and you can go to Audio, select your, but go to but what you want to do is go to your network, and change it from that to bridge adapter, and then choose which one. This is wired internet, this is wireless. So you want to choose if you're on a laptop, then you'll have wireless. I would just choose wireless because then it'll link you both to wireless and wired. And then USB, if you wanted to attach to a USB, you can. But for now, I'm gonna attach the USB. Then you can do a shared folder so you can access it within the virtual machine. And then this is where you can change where your stuff is going to be located. Then just press OK. And then now you're going to press on here and press Start. Not the arrow, just press Start. And let it do its thing. Now it's going to ask you this. You're going to press this little folder with an up arrow. And it's going to bring up this. Then you want to go to where your thing's located, and which is right here, and double click on it, so it's going to put here. Then just press Start, and then let it do its thing. Oh, my mouse stopped working. Well, it's going to do that thing. Actually, I think I haven't changed the settings yet on it, so remove this. Alright, so now you're going to be hit with this, and you're going to be stuck. I think the default's right, the control on the right. So then you just want to do that and stuff, but it's going to bring up your setup or whatever operating system you got. I got Windows 7, so you're going to press do your stuff, press next, press install, and I don't know why it's not letting me go outside of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why it disables my mouse out here. Look at that. I get 2 mouses. Alright, well, it's going to ask for this. Accept. I'm going to do a custom. Press that, which is what you just made, and then it's going to install it. We go over here. So it's going to install it. Man, if I could play my game with someone on here, that's cool. Have them be on here, and then I be on here, and put my screen right here, and their screen right here, and we can play. That's cool. But so there you go. Let it set up, do its thing, and then stuff. All right. Well, it's doing its thing, and it's gonna be small like this until you do stuff. But when that pops up, don't press anything. You want it to boot normally, like this. And then it's gonna do poo. It still has more to do, but alright. Well, it's gonna do that, restart, whatever, let it do its thing, but yeah, you got all these options and stuff. Like you can pause the machine, which is like it freezes the machine. Keyboard, here's your USB. disconnect that from this computer and see how you can access it now. You don't really need that connected, but if you want everything to work, I think if you plug in a thumb drive, it won't work on this, the virtual operating system. So let's just let this finish up. Alright, well then it's gonna do this, and it's gonna pop up that DVD thing. Don't press anything again. And then it's gonna, boot up, do its thing. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have waited. Wow, it's gonna let us do its thing. Alright, now it's gonna do this. I don't know why I have enterprise. Type of username. And then this. And then I would just do that. Virtual, whatever you want to do. Now I'm gonna type a password. And then now it's gonna help protect your computer. I would install important updates only. Then you want to set your time or and then it's gonna ask you, and then your network, and press your network and stuff. We did a bridged adapter, so we should be fine. But when you're doing this, okay. So you want to just press skip on this. So you want to go up to the top right here, and you want to go to devices and go to optical drives. So hover over it, and you want to press remove disk from virtual drive. Which you see this is unchecked now. That was what that was. You don't want that checked. Press remove, like I said, and there you go. And then let it load. And now, if you want to make it like the big screen, it's going to do this weird thing. And if you do full screen, it's still going to do the same thing. So, if you want to fix that, let it do its thing. So here, then you want to go to Devices, press Insert Guest Additions, CD image. Then it's going to insert it and press Run. Actually, no, don't do that. Well, if you want to, but I'm not sure it'll properly work. Go to Computer, double click on, no, you want to press Open, and then it'll have this go to 64, go, see where it says times 86 is 32-bit, AMD 64 is 64-bit, I'm running this 64-bit, so open that, and then it'll welcome, next, direct 3D. Alright, never mind, I'm not going to do that. Then press install. And then it's going to install it. And you want to press install, always trust, because it's Oracle, it's Java, or whatever, Oracle. Let it install and do its thing. Don't forget it. And then when it's done, it's going to say this, just press reboot now, and what this is if you go to View, there's Auto Resize Guest Display and Adjust Window Size. That's what that's going to do. So let it boot again. See how it's a little bit bigger? Although it just got a little bit bigger. And if you press that, look, it resizes itself. You go full screen, it resizes itself. And there you go. You just got yourself an operating system. If you go here, right click, I think it's properties. No, it's not.
So let's go to control panel and just prove to you. I think it's under hardware and sound. No, it's not. Just alright. Computer. Oh, I know where it is. Computer. Manage. Or actually, I think it's properties. Yeah, it's properties. Okay, so here you have your stuff. Here's see, like I said, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 64-bit. There it is, and stuff like that. Then you can just I'm not sure about this. It should it shouldn't automatically activate. If it does, it's gonna say it's most likely, which that always happens. It's gonna say like can't connect to Microsoft servers or whatever. I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, thanks for watching. That's about it. If you have any issues, tell me. I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, when you're ready to exit, press this. I would say send the shutdown signal and just power off. Or sometimes it doesn't work to power off. But thanks for watching. Bye. Like, subscribe, comment. Please, please comment. Alright, bye-bye.